Do you feel like you're too busy to make content? Well, guess what? That's everyone. Everyone's too busy to make content. You're not alone. And let me tell you, I've been pretty good at making content this year. Like, seriously, it's been at least 39 videos that I've made since July. Those are long form videos, not shorts. But you know what always throws me off? Travel. Travel throws me off, and that's a blessing. For real, for real. I got to travel a bit this year. I went on a trip to Central Asia to do some volunteer work with a computer boot camp, helping kids learn programming. That was epic. I got to go to Nashville for the Made Simple Summit because I'm a certified business coach with that organization. And today, I'm on a trip to Costa Rica. Man, okay. Nice to have, right? Must be nice. Good problems, good problems. But you know what's funny? A lot of my business this year has been built on the back of my content, specifically these walk and talk videos. They've been fantastic for my business. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But the funniest thing is that you'd think that travel would be great for this. New locations, exotic locales, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of difference. You know where all my best videos are shot? At home. Travel is the thing that always screws me up somehow. It always throws me off my game. And I think it's not just the content making game, it's just the life and business game. There's so much to catch up with when I get home. So figuring out a way to not be too busy to make content, to not get it out, I've been working on that. I've been in the lab for the last several months since the summer because I will be doing great and then travel breaks my rhythm. I've found out that that's the pattern, that's the schedule, and I've come up with a strategy, and I'm gonna do my best to post daily during this trip. Granted, that depends on how fast my internet is at each spot where I get to park myself, but today we're here at LAX, LA International Airport, on our way to Houston, and from there, on our way to San Jose, not the one in California, but the one in Costa Rica. So, what's my strategy to get that content done despite the insanity of international travel and being thrown out? Like, gosh, even just getting ready for this trip, that threw me out of my normal work routine, and getting out of this trip at the end of it too. But here's the 3 strategies. 1, shoot one-take videos. This is an unedited video. This is one take. There's noise in the back. There's airport announcements. I'm just counting on my mic. But you know what? Screw it. There's a lot of background noise and things. Trust the mic, trust the process, trust the camera to work out. By the way, one thing that really helps with shooting one-take videos, and they are hard, I'll get to that next. But one thing that really helps is having a camera that's reliable. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I would recommend this or their action camera, which I haven't tried, but I've done a lot of research for a colleague. I consult on his YouTube channel. By the way, I do consulting, reach out if you're interested. But yeah, this camera is a really good camera. It has a really great bright screen. It's easy to hold, I can walk with it. One of my favorite features of this for walk and talk is that it's very small. It's actually smaller than my phone. So I think a lot of people might not even really notice it. Or if they do, they don't really care, which is the next video I'm gonna be making, honestly. But the thing about one-take videos is so hard. I'm not skilled. I can't talk directly to the camera for that long. Then that's the solution. That's the solution. Ask yourself, what if this was easy? What if this was simple? If making a long video is hard, then problem solve a little. Don't make long videos, make short videos, right? Well, who says they have to be that long? One of the biggest things about making regular content is that it works the content muscle. We're putting in the reps, we're getting good at the essential skills, because it's really several skills, right? First of all, it's coming up with the idea. Second, it's shooting the idea, delivering it on camera right. Third, it's editing it. Fourth, it's publishing it, putting it on the platform. Idea, shoot it, edit it, publish it. There's a lot that goes on in this process, right? So make shorter videos. And another secret to making shorter videos, I'll demonstrate this at the end of the video, but quit while you're ahead. This is one of my favorite things to do. My third point and my last point will be something that I can talk better about in another video, and or maybe it isn't, but I'll just say, watch the next video to find out more about that. And that's really great for your watch hours. That is a pro level tip that really helps get more of those sweet watch hours, get more of that time on platform that the algorithm wants. And you're gonna want to get that out of viewers, help people stay on YouTube, because when you do that for YouTube, you're scratching YouTube's back, and YouTube's gonna scratch your channel's back, because that fulfills YouTube's goals. YouTube wants everyone to stay on platform as much as possible so that they can keep charging ad money and get paid. And by the way, that's how you get paid as well. So that's one thing. Shoot one-take videos. And when you shoot one-take videos, you don't need to edit. That is a really big hack. I am so happy that I will not need to cut in and out of this video, cut different parts out. As awkward as it is, you're watching a walk and talk video. The funny thing about making walk and talk videos too is that you're kind of down with the journey, with the chaos that will happen. You're kind of wondering, what will happen to this dude walking with the camera? Will he walk into an object? Only happened once so far, thankfully not in that public of an area. But here is a second secret to making the content easy, even when you're busy. Find topics that you can yell about. Like, then you won't care how busy you are. You'll be happy to make the content, or you'll be at least a lot happier to make the content. You'll be a lot freer to go ahead and do it. Like for me, for example, things that I can yell about. And you don't have to literally be yelling about it. You can just be figuratively yelling at it. You can be yelling in your heart. But here's some things that I love talking about. I love talking about the process of making content. I love the habit formation piece of it. I'm not great at habit formation in all areas of my life, but somehow, some way, mostly by practice, over the last decade, I have learned habits that make content creation reasonably simple for me. I can just do this in public. I don't really care. I love making it simple. I love making it habitual. I love making content while walking, and I can talk about that. And I love making content in unusual places like the airport here at LAX and the United Terminal. Let's go. And I love talking about the process of growing your business by growing your channel with this kind of video, with the walk and talk videos, which is actually why I've decided to sponsor my own video with my own masterclass. Hey, if you are interested in making walk and talk videos just like this to sell higher ticket offerings, we're talking about programs, we're talking about courses, we're talking about higher ticket anything. Let's say anything that's worth more than $1,000, $2,000 that you're gonna be selling for at least that much. It's gonna cost someone something significant. Walk and talk is beautiful for that. Why is that? It's because it's like you're taking a walk with me. And so if you want to learn more about how to make walk and talk videos, click the link in description and I'll tell you all about it. It's going to be happening once this year, so get in while you can. But besides that, the last step is to make your workflow really simple. Listen, the workflow is more work than, I think, at least for the beginners, it's more work than the beginners think. Real ones know. Do you know your workflow for finishing a video? I know mine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this camera, and by the way, if you're wondering how small this camera is, let me just turn on my selfie cam on my phone and show you. This camera is really small. Like, it fits in my hand like that, and it's really, really cool like that. It's a tiny camera. I can even detach it and it's even smaller. Like, let me just show you that. Oh, wait, what? Here we go. You detach it, it's even smaller. It just fits basically in my hand. So small. That's why I say you can get away with it in public so nicely, and why it's kind of one of my secret tools for the walk and talk video. But that being said, what's my process? I'm gonna plug this camera into my laptop with a USB-C cable. I'm gonna drag and drop the video file. This is only one file, which makes it beautiful, simple, and easy. I'm gonna drag it onto the laptop. I'm gonna upload it to my editing software, Descript, which makes editing video as easy as editing a document If you are editing videos and it's a walk and talk or a talking head video where it's, why is it called a talking head video? Well, look, there's my head. It's talking! Talking head. So if you're making talking head videos, whether you're walking, sitting, standing, upside down, in a bed, on a boat, on your head. I was listening to the Dr. Seuss podcast with the kids in the car on the way here. So sue me. You just do that. You just edit the video by editing your text. It'll automatically transcribe the whole video. You just delete the parts you don't want and you're ready to rock and roll. I might even do a very light edit on this video. You might have noticed if it's not one continuous video where I just delete the pauses automatically between my words. But that's one click. That was two. But anyway, one click, you get rid of it all. It's beautiful, it's easy, it's simple. Then we're done. It makes things so much easier when you have a simple workflow. Now, there's a few steps left after that. For me, I'm mostly just gonna be doing sound editing on this video, which again is one click. I upload it to Descript, and then I click the button that says Studio Sound. I turn it down to 40%. Boom! Between that and the DJI mic, which came with the DJI camera, I'm becoming a DJI fanboy, and I'm not a shill. I'm not sponsored by them. I just love the gear. Silky smooth, this gimbal, this camera is beautiful. So that's that. The last steps are you got to make a description, which I just have ChatGPT write it for me. I take the transcript of the entire video out of Descript. I dropped it into ChatGPT, Control-C, Control-V, drop that bad boy in and say, hey, write me a SEO optimized YouTube video description that keeps my voice, but describes the video and also includes timestamps, because the timestamps create a table of contents. Don't want to go into all the techie details, but having a table of contents, just like in a book, you let the reader know what your book is about and they know what to expect. You let YouTube know with the table of contents what it can expect. And YouTube loves very simple ordered lists like that. The computer internet, computers love this kind of thing. That is the setup, and that'll get your video out to more people. That'll make the algorithm love you that much more, and that's key. And you gotta make a thumbnail. And to go back to what I said about making your last point the next video, I've got a video where I show you my 3-step process to make 3-minute thumbnails, and it's right here. So check that video. We are not too busy to make content. I will see you in the next video in Houston or Costa Rica.